Hey, and welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today we're going to make a surf and turf restaurant speed build, so I hope you enjoy. And let's get started. So first, I'm going to put down all of the pathing for my surf and turf area where the restaurant section kind of stand will be. And I'm using these kind of boards just to create an entryway that's separate from the actual boardwalk that it's going to be on. Then we have this other path that I created myself, which is for the boarded kind of like dock area, I guess, for lack of a better word. I had a lot of fun making this pathway. It is available. I have it listed in my description below if anybody is interested, but the colors are really fun and pretty, and they definitely fit the vibe of my island pretty well. Alright, so now that we've got the inside, I have the outer pieces as well that I need to place down, and these are just kind of nice. I brought them inside a little bit so you can still see the grass on the outside. They're really nice edges for them, but they also aren't fully to the edge as well, if that makes sense. And then I have the bottom pieces, which are like the kind of deck legs, for lack of a better word. And I'm just leaving a little space there so we can put a little staircase that matches pretty well. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So I have all these extra items to use, and I really wanted to make it feel like it was kind of like a little stall, but also like a tiny little restaurant. So I just put the evergreen ash in the back because it filled out that space really nice since you can't really go back there anyway. And I just tried to fill out the edges with just fun stuff where you wouldn't really be able to see. So I have the fish banner and a little tree. I like that the fish banner kind of looks like it's coming out of the tree. And I have some storefronts as well as an ABD for anybody who needs food money. And I'm just blocking the window section of this to make it feel like it's more of like a building. Then of course we couldn't have a fish and chip / seafood restaurant without some seafood. And the seating is all done. So I have my little fish sign. I love these little signs, they're so cute. So I'm gonna kind of fill out this area over here. There's really not much that I want to put that's like a specific design or style. I just kind of wanted to fill it out with some plants to add a little bit of nature next to the water, maybe a little sitting area and some sugarcane that kind of looks like reeds you would see near the beaches. And of course, I love these fish racks and I wanted to use them and keep them on the outside of the eating area, but it kind of works as a decoration while also being functional. And I'll just fill out a few more things over here. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good so far. So now we have this whole beach to decorate, and let's fill it out with a bunch of good stuff that kind of matches. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy little wooden pieces again. I love these boards so much. Start setting up the rest of the boardwalk area where the rest of the restaurant will be. Then set up the sides of it. I kind of liked that it aligned with where the edge of the cliffs are, and it's kind of uneven. It made the area and space feel really fun. But I didn't want it to be too large. I didn't want to take up the entire beach because I like the beach sand. And I didn't want it right up against the water, so I figured just the corners being against the water would work really well. Alright, so now that I have the basic stuff down, I'm going to put these middle boards that I've created just to kind of break up the design a little bit and make it feel a little bit more natural around the boardwalk areas, just so you can see where the little pieces are all connected. So we'll start by filling out this corner here. And I have all these fun pirate barrels and regular barrels. I like mixing and matching these because they just feel like some are older than others, and I kind of usually hide the little pirate symbol on them. And these little wood pieces actually fit really nicely up against the edge of the boardwalk. And I wanted to put a fence up just to kind of separate the beach space from the restaurant space. And then of course add a little spot for social distancing in between where people would be sitting. So we have these nice little kind of cabana bistro tables. And I thought it would be kind of cute to have some lower seating just to fill out over here because I wanted something a little bit different. And now we have this whole front area just to kind of fill out and decorate. So I like having some lights, especially when it gets dark. Having a little stone stool to sit by the water. And I have this sand path that I like using to kind of show where people would be walking more often in the sand. So it's kind of weird to use sand on top of sand, but I really like the way it looks, especially in the summer when the sand is a bit darker. And it just makes it feel like it's definitely an area that is more traveled on the beach. And then I'll hide that break open with the seashells and set up some more of the storefronts so I can make a little surf shack. Because it wouldn't be surf and turf without some surf. And then we'll set up some food around. That way people can enjoy the food and drinks outside, and little decorations here and there, just for final touches. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, that is it for my surf and turf shop. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe if you ever come by Southperry, enjoy some seafood by the ocean. I think it came out really, really cute. I'm happy that there's no areas where you have to scooch. I like that there's a lot of space while still feeling like it's really filled out. And then I just wanted to showcase the different seasons of how the area looks so you can see it in all 4 seasons. I like the 2 separate spaces, but they still feel very natural and connected. Overall, very, very happy with this entire design, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like this speed build and would like to see more of them, please let me know in the comments. Maybe give me a suggestion of what you'd like to see. Also, it really helps me out if you boop that like button for the YouTube algorithm, so if you can do that, I would super appreciate it. But thank you guys so much again for watching, and I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!